So I actually got introduced to Mike through my insurance agent. So it was a little random, but we had bought the house. We didn't have much familiarity with the area, and while I was getting homeowners insurance on the house, I had asked the agent if he had any recommendations, and he mentioned Mike. So Mike was one of the folks on our list to interview. I think we
met with 6 different contractors.
So we're pretty thorough.
It took us about, I think, 6 to 8 weeks to actually narrow it down. We called references, tried to check out some of their sites or past jobs, and just get a feel for their style.
Yeah, I think from the beginning we were most comfortable with Mike, but we did our due diligence. He was pretty thorough. He was eager to give us any information we needed. There was never too many questions I could ask. I'm a big numbers guy. His quote was the most detailed from the beginning, so he was very transparent. He would be comfortable speaking to both Barami and I.
So that's how he won me over. He was the only contractor who actually contacted me as well as Anthony.
Really just, Mike's been great in terms of being transparent, so we know there's going to be a lot of changes. He's been flexible. I know it's not going to go 100% as planned as they start to open up the walls and so on and so forth. So I think just being able to have that open line of communication and being able to be flexible throughout the process to say, as we see things along, can we change this? Can we add a light here? Can we move a wall slightly, jet it out here? Can we make the bathroom a foot bigger, and so on and so forth? I mean, we're still going through that. It's hard to see on paper through architectural drawings, so Mike's been pretty open to say as the process moves along, I'm sure we'll take some rides down there, actually physically see things, and it becomes more tangible. I think it will kind of open up some ideas I'm looking forward to.
It's difficult for us to get down there and meet with him face to face, so it's been really great to have him so accessible. And kind of talk through things. It's a little challenging, trying to figure things out over the phone, but it's been good, and as long as he can continue that, I'll be really excited to see the final product.
Yeah, it feels great. We finished up, I think sometime in end of June or July. Then we went off for our wedding, so we didn't get to use it for the whole month of July, but started coming down in August, and we've been using it ever since through the summer and into the fall.
It's been great. We've had people over every weekend since it's been finished, so it's been busy, and it's really quiet here, so it's been really nice.
You realize how many more friends you have once the house is done, the phone starts ringing. Yeah, I think it was great. I mean, Mike's really transparent. We had a lot of great conversations along the way. We took weekend rides down here, met him up, just to get a sense of where we were on the project. If we wanted something changed, he was willing to make the change. If we had some questions, he was willing to answer the questions. So he was always available throughout the whole process, and the house turned out great, and we're really happy. I think, like we said maybe in the first video, Mike was the most transparent from the beginning in terms of itemizing out all the work throughout the process. If we wanted a change, he walked us through the change and how that would change the original contract. So he's fair. He was always on time. I mean, everything was on schedule, on budget. The only overages in the budget were decisions that we made personally. Not that came out through the woodwork, so it came out later in the process. So we really enjoyed working with Mike, and I still keep in touch with him now.